Alright there folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Pleasure to see you as always. Hope we are all having a good Friday. It's going to be a quick one from me tonight. Really quick. Got one more night shift and then we will be back to normal. So 3 more tournaments starting next week. So like the video for me if you would. Get yourself subscribed. If you're not, now is probably the best time to do so. We continue to grow. If you want to support the channel, links in the description and the pinned comment. Right then folks, I'm going to treat this as more of a recap. I think I'm a bit gutted I I chose to do these nights because I haven't really had the time to talk about Dallas with you as much as I'd have liked. But we'll talk about that in a sec. We'll go through Rotterdam, and it could be Rotterdam or anywhere. Liverpool or Rome. First round was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward. Everyone won. Well, pretty much everyone who we thought would win managed to get it done, apart from Alexander Kovacevic, but we could pretty much chalk that off to fatigue from the previous tournament. He got beat by Daniel Altmaier. We'll talk more about him in a moment too. Felix Auger-Aliassime, not to retire, massive favourite against Vavasori, but that one doesn't count. And then Matteo Berrettini, I don't think there was a lot of us that thought he was going to beat Talon Griekspoor. Contrary to what the bookies would have you think, Berrettini was a decent favourite in that, but I thought Griekspoor played really well, deserved to get the win. But we fast forward to the second round, and this is when the fuckery starts, innit? This is when it starts getting interesting, in my opinion. Daniel Medvedev for starts. Straight off the bat, what's fucking going wrong with him? We've said it how many times now for the past few months. I'm getting sick of it now. I can't believe what's happening to him. I really can't. I look, taking nothing away from Bellucci. He's been fantastic. He dusted Tsitsipas the other night as well. Looking great shit from him. Playing really well. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of them tournaments. Maybe Bellucci's on just a bit of a warpath, but I, I don't think that's the problem with Daniel Medvedev. There's something deep seated within him. Like, bro's in his own head, isn't he? Our guy is in his own head, and you can see it. I mean, we've seen it for the past few months with Rublev. It seems to be most definitely a Russian thing, although Rublev has managed to turn it around a little bit more this tournament. But look, nonetheless, good stuff from Bellucci. I didn't expect Medvedev to go out there. 1.3, quite a big favourite, weren't he? We knew De Minaur was going to beat Mensik. I actually bet on him too, and then I actually bet on Artifice on the same parlay to beat Daniel Altmaier, and he just shattered away, didn't he? He was a break up in the third set, and he gave it right back, and then ended up getting broken again. Just not good enough from Artifice. That was a big shock to me. It was and it wasn't, but look, without getting into it too much, it was a big upset. I mean, 1.24, that's a massive favourite. You shouldn't be getting beat there. That's just, can't do nothing about that. Tsitsipas looked really good against Griekspoor. I had the feeling he beats him. Pedro Martinez beat Holger Rune. 6-4, 6-1, 1.18 for Holger Rune. Enormous favourite. Now I've got a question for you. Is that worse than the Artifice game? I didn't have money on it, obviously, but I'm looking at that straight sets to Pedro Martinez, 6-4, 6-1, and I'm going, oh my god, that's worse than the Artifice game. Is it? Is it though? Like, Artifice was winning that game. I didn't watch the Holger Rune match, but by the looks, he could have been injured for all I know, but just going off the results, it looks like he didn't stand a chance from the get-go, for whatever reason. Artifice had plenty of fucking chances to win that. I can say it was yours to lose in the third set. I don't know. Maybe there was something wrong with Holger Rune. What Artifice done there was bordering on unforgivable, if you'd ask me. I don't know, let me know in the comments what was worse. Do you think Holger Rune took a bigger beat than Artifice? I'm not too sure. I think they're very much on par with each other. I'd probably say Artifice takes it on this one. I really do. And then, we go on to the quarterfinals. De Minaur, as we said yesterday, we took him minus the points, 4.5. 5.5, you even could have took 6.5. He absolutely smacked Daniel Altmaier. 6-1, 6-4. We said it was going to be a 6-1, a 6-2 in one of the sets. Dead easy. Alex de Minaur is playing mithril tennis at the moment, and what is it, light as a feather, harder than dragon scale. I don't know who's going to stop him. Will Matteo Bellucci be the man to stop Alex de Minaur? We'll talk about that in a sec. Bellucci did beat Tsitsipas. Madness. Tsitsipas was roundabout just slightly, not as big as a favourite as Medvedev, but more or less. And he got beaten straight sets, 6-4, 6-2. Just couldn't deal with him. Couldn't deal with the aggressive nature of the Italian in that one. And I'm starting to wonder whether de Minaur's going to as well. We'll talk about that now. Rublev is still playing hair catch in a second as well, so that hasn't actually got underway yet. But whoever wins that plays Carlos Alcaraz in the semis. De Minaur's 1.2. 1.2 as a big favourite. Now obviously these haven't played each other. Given all that I've just said about the Demon, like I know where to stand with him. We're more than familiar with his game. I'm a bit not concerned. That's probably the wrong word, but look, I know who Matteo Bellucci is. You know me. Like, I watch tennis. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've watched all his games and I know a lot about him, because quite frankly I don't. I've seen the odd one when he's on the tour, but I imagine there's a lot of yous out there on the channel that know a lot more about Matteo Bellucci than I do. I am rather unfamiliar with this lad's game, and that's what worries me. That's what worries me about taking de Minaur once again today, because he's just beat Medvedev. Granted, Medvedev is playing quite shit at the moment, but he's just beat Tsitsipas, and we can all admit we were saying Tsitsipas was playing really, really good until he bumped into him. If that was anyone else in the top 100 playing the way he's playing, if they just done Medvedev and beat Tsitsipas right after him, you'd say, why hasn't he got a shot at beating de Minaur? I'm not wrong in thinking that, surely. Let me know in the comments what you think on that one. I don't think I've got anything. I really don't. I think I'm just going to sit off tonight. I'm just going to watch the Dallas games like I did in work last night. And then, like I said, we'll be back on it tomorrow with the officials. I think, I'm not going to force anything. de Minaur should beat him. 1.2 does seem like an ideal parlay piece, but I don't know what you'll parlay it with. I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't put it past Matteo Bellucci to at least keep this one close. The way he's playing, I don't see why not. But that will do us for Rotterdam, and then we'll touch on Dallas really quick, and I will let you go. Enjoy your Friday night, folks. So once again, first round, fairly straightforward. I think the only letdown, in my opinion, was a bit like, alright, Binak got beat by Nishioka. That's more of a 50-50 game than what the odds made that out to be. Carby Spina got beat by Michael Moe, and then he gets slapped up by Casper Ruud. I think, I weren't even going to mention it, but I've sort of got to now, haven't I? Alex Michelsen getting beat by Cam Norrie, that was probably the one that done it for me. I don't think that was as bad as the well, was it? Actually, no, that was. Was that the worst one of the week, do you think? I think, it's very close. I forgot about that game. I'd let that go from my memory. That's how bad it was. He won that first set 6-2, lost the tiebreaker, only won the 1 point as well, and then 6-1 in the third. Oh, that was arse from Alex Michelsen. I forgot about that. That's up there. I don't know. I'm not going to ponder on it, but that was probably the worst one. That was worse than the Holger Rune and Artifice one. It was. Yeah, Alex Michelsen gets it this week. And then once again in the next round, it got even more interesting, didn't it? Big foe. The fuck happened to Big Foe? I mean, great stuff from Nishioka, but I don't think anyone expected that. 1.5, that seemed a bit too good to be true for someone like Tiafoe in America, didn't it? I probably would have taken him. I won't lie to you, I probably would have bet on Tiafoe to win that. Quite glad I didn't. Arnaldi beat Guile. Thomas Mahatch got it done against Dinky, although it was close. We said about Ruud and Michael Moe. Riley Opelka has just beat Cam Norrie. Very good game. He did drop the first set. Tommy Paul went 3 sets with Ethan Quinn. Now, I just want to talk about El Chapo dead quick. El Chapo and one more, and then I'll let you go. I was so happy he beat Taylor Fritz last night. Nothing against Taylor Fritz. You know, he's one of the boys for the channel and he does bits for us all year round. You can't help but be happy for Denis Shapovalov getting a win like that. You can't. And some of you may be looking at it going, he's fucking beat him 6 times before, but come on, it's, you know, it's El Chapo we're talking about, innit? Like, it pains me to see in a way, because this is why I get so disappointed when he underperforms. Like, I am a huge fan of El Chapo, contrary to what some of you may believe. I know what he can do. We all know what he can do. It's just, he really struggles to do it. Don't he? He struggles to do it. And he struggles with consistency too, but this will only work wonders for someone like El Chapo. Getting a win against Taylor Fritz is huge. Huge. No one thought that was going to happen. Taylor Fritz 1.3. And it went 3 sets as well, a tiebreaker in the third. You know, you're not getting a result like that against Fritz if you're garbage. You're just not. Really, really solid game. And you know, after that first set, he dropped it 6-2. I thought it was curtains. It didn't look good. No, 6-3 in the second, tiebreaker in the third. Have a bowl of that. Have a bowl of that poutine. The main one I want to talk about is, well, Ben Shelton, man. What the fuck? Ben Shelton, Jamie Munar. I don't really want to talk about the Ben Shelton defeat because, like I said, I didn't watch it, but 6-2 and then a tiebreaker, that does not look Shelton. It doesn't look Shelton-esque to me. There must have been something wrong. I could be wrong. Munar's been playing great once again. He's just beat Matteo Arnaldi as well, about half an hour ago. He's had some solid wins so far this year. No one expected him to be this good. No one expected him to be this good on the hard court. And you know what? Clay season's only round the corner. How many wins do you think he's going to end up with at the end of the season? Hey, let me know what you think. I can't believe he beat Ben Shelton. I really can't. And I can't believe he should beat Matteo Arnaldi there. He's into the semi-finals. We've got El Chapo and Thomas Mahatch tonight. I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Tommy Paul's playing Rally Pelka. Yeah, I'll get to watch them too. If anyone's got anything for them before they start, obviously do let me know. And then, as we've been doing the past few days, when the Dallas Open thing drops, just get on me. Let me know in the comments what you go for. Check back in the morning if I've got any plays for it. And that'll do us. Sad. Let's wrap this shit up. See you in a bit, folks. I'll be saying good night to you. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let's go get that cash again today. Enjoy the tennis. See you tomorrow.